We are the whispers in the dark, the shadows that will leave a mark. With every breath that we consume, we break the chains while whispers boom. They try to crush our spirit's light, with iron fists they wage the fight. But in the storm we'll stand up tall, unbowed, unbroken through it all. Feel the roar of hearts so bold, our stories through the ages told. In blood and fire we make our stand, no force can tame this land.
One of the main sons of Wei, who assisted the Yamnaya architects in building their great cities, was named Bewenji. Among all the sons of Wei of that era, he was the one who best mastered the knowledge of the ancients. With the help of other architects of his time, he created an artificial intelligence designed to assist them in establishing the various Yamnaya cities. Later, this artificial intelligence was named in his honor. The Yamnayas viewed this with suspicion, although it was a valuable tool. Their main fear was that the black scholars who had worked under their command might one day turn against them, knowing the structural weaknesses of each city built on Genesis. Therefore, they ensured these scholars would be eliminated once their work was complete. Bewenji, aware of the Yamnaya architect's distrust, devised a plan. Unfortunately, he did not survive the purge. The artificial intelligence bearing his name was confiscated by the Yamnayas. However, they quickly realized that they lacked the activation key. They were forced to design new artificial intelligences, far less powerful than the one created by Bewenji. Millennia later, long after his death, his name would still echo as that of a forgotten sage. This was a very serious mistake. The only day suited for an attack on Queen Yamnaya and her high priest was the Day of Felicity, a day when the Yamnayas celebrated their absolute victory over the sons of Wei on Genesis. On that day, the queen would go to the great cathedral built in honor of Yamnar, accompanied by an aristocratic delegation, for a ceremony presided over by the high priest Aras. This celebration, broadcast in every Yamnaya home, was both festive and tense. The watchdogs were on maximum alert. This time, the rebel threat was taken seriously. The army had deployed its ships and robotic tanks. Security was at its highest level. Only a madman, or a genius, could break through the Yamnaya defenses that day. Just as the high priest was about to open the ceremony, an armed Razka commando in battle armor stormed the cathedral and opened fire. Panic erupted. Why was the Yamnaya army firing on civilians? In the chaos, many believed it to be a coup. The watchdogs sprang into action, shielding noble families. Razka soldiers began hunting and eliminating infiltrated traitors, those hidden beneath military armor who had attacked the crowd. The queen's personal watchdog, Iniko, a fearsome agent, exfiltrated her and part of the aristocracy to a secure underground bunker below the cathedral. As for me, my mission was to evacuate the high priest and his son. I led them through a secret passage into a high-tech underground metro. But in the tunnel, some of the soldiers meant to protect us turned on us. Thanks to my priest-soldier training, I managed to defeat them and shield my master. In the chaos, trust became impossible. Then, one of the armored soldiers, who had earned our trust, aimed his weapon at the high priest's son. At that moment, I witnessed a scene that froze my blood. The face of High Priest Aras transformed in an instant. His eyes turned blood red, his features stretched, his nails became sharp claws, and his teeth morphed into fangs. In a burst of rage, he struck the soldier with a vicious swipe, flinging him like a rag doll against the wall. The high priest's son stood frozen, stunned by his father's monstrous form, which instantly reverted to human, as though suppressing a raging beast within. Without delay, I ushered the son into the evacuation metro, but the high priest stopped me. He approached the dead soldier, deactivated the helmet, and stepped back in shock. I came closer. He shouted, "They're androids!" The humanoid body ignited and exploded. The others I had taken down also self-destructed. I barely had time to shove the high priest into the transport before the explosion. "What was that?" I asked. "A Benwenji. I'll explain later. Tell no one what you saw here. Go assist the other watchdogs. Protect Queen Yana at all costs." "At your command, Master." I still didn't fully understand what had happened, but I hurried back toward the bunker. There I encountered a squad of soldiers. They recognized me but demanded my identification nonetheless. I explained to them this was not a coup, but an attack carried out by androids disguised as Yamnaya soldiers. Some began to suspect General Raj might be behind it, as he had once supported a project to replace the Sons of Wei with humanoid servants. That project had never been approved by the clergy. Just then, one of the soldiers opened fire on his own unit with blinding speed. He killed them all, then disabled his helmet and armor, revealing his identity. I recognized him. The ghost of Jericho. "You can come out, watchdog. I mean you no harm. I know you've been tracking me for a long time. You're a traitor. Why should I believe anything you say? You've betrayed Yamnar's commandments, our guide." He laughed, an eerie, bitter laugh. "Your masters, those you serve so faithfully, have lied to you. We Yamnayas are not a superior race. I know you work with the Black Hand. Why did you betray your own people?" "Me? Betray my people? And what about you? Fighting your own kind in service of an elite that despises you, the Sons of Wei? We have offended the One, but he granted us grace through his son, Yamnar, our savior. We must submit to the Yamnayas to earn redemption. Yamnar is a fraud. His story is a fabrication, a tale forged to enslave you. The Nayas rewrote your people's history because they fear the day you'll awaken. I fight for a new world order, where pacified Yamnayas and the Sons of Wei can live as equals, not under tyranny. You speak of peace, yet you attack the order established by Yamnar. You tried to assassinate the High Priest and his son, and now your robots are targeting Queen Yana. Who will you blame for this massacre? General Rog divide and conquer. Is that your plan? I know you've been after me for a long time. The Yamnaya elites fear what I know. But I led you down a false trail. I let you believe I was after the Queen and High Priest Aras. I spread that rumor through the underground to distract you. He paused, then locked eyes with me. But tell me, Commander, what did you see? I saw one of your robots try to kill the High Priest's son. No. Tell me what you really saw. I fell silent. Images of the High Priest's monstrous transformation flashed before me. His blood-red eyes, the claws, the fangs. He smirked. Let me tell you what you saw. Their true nature. But your mind isn't ready to accept it. My humanoids were only there to open your eyes. You're loyally serving an elite you barely understand. And what do you know about what I saw? I asked, shaken. Everything my humanoids see, I see, he replied, laughing darkly. He placed a small object, a tiny USB-like device on the ground, then turned away. Go to this location. Come alone. If you want the truth, you have 2 days. In a flash, he activated his stealth suit and vanished. I stepped cautiously from my hiding place, activated my infrared vision to ensure he was truly gone. I picked up the device. It contained coordinates, an address on the southern face of Genesis, the planet's most hostile region. I rushed to the bunker where Queen Yana was located. At the entrance, a unit of watchdogs stood with weapons drawn. I quickly identified myself. Iniko approached and activated the internal microphone so the aristocrats inside could hear our exchange. What's happening, Commander Ezekiel? Why are soldiers turning on us? They're not soldiers, they're androids. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Iniko asked. This isn't a coup by General Roj, and humanoid technology was never approved by the clergy. Then why wasn't General Roj at the ceremony? He's held up in space on a classified operation. Military actions by the Razkas aren't our concern. Our mission is the protection of the Yamnaya elite. Since King Caspian's death, the elites barely trust us. If they lose faith in the army too, we're heading for disaster. How can you be sure this isn't a coup? Asked Commander Arya. I'm under oath. The High Priest Aras entrusted me with the truth. I just exfiltrated him through a secret route. We need to evacuate the Queen. The building isn't safe. If we all die here, the bunker will be compromised. At that moment, Iniko's holographic phone lit up. It was Queen Yana, calling from within the bunker. I'm listening, Your Royal Highness. What is it? Commander Iniko, in the chaos, I lost Yamnar's ring. It's crucial that we find it. The ring grants me access and full control of the Eye of Yamnar, our most powerful artificial intelligence. I can't leave you alone, Your Highness. Commander Ezekiel and his unit will handle it. Retrieve the ring at all costs. That's a direct order. Suddenly a voice rang out from inside. Where's my sister? Shouted Prince Belian. I thought she was with you, Prince. Arya responded, confused. She's not here. Find her. That's an order. Moments later, Princess Raisa appeared in the corridor, breathless and disheveled. Her clothes were torn. Arya sprinted toward her, visibly relieved. What happened? I swear I saw you enter the bunker. How is this possible? Don't worry, Commander. In the confusion, I got separated from the group. I saw the Queen's ring fall. I recovered it. I hid until things quieted down. Raisa, are you all right? Asked Prince Belian. I'm fine, big brother. Don't worry about me. I turned to Commander Arya. Are you sure you saw Princess Raisa enter the bunker? Absolutely. I would never risk the royal family's safety, but I can't question her word either. Exactly. And that's what worries me. We must evacuate the Queen immediately. There's a chance an android infiltrated the aristocracy. Iniko retrieved Yamnar's ring from Raisa's hand. Without delay, The evacuation was ordered. The watchdogs searched the bunker thoroughly. No intruder was found. The Queen personally thanked Reza for her bravery and was rushed to her chambers. She needed to prepare a speech to reassure the people of Genesis. A planetary curfew was imposed. The planetary shield activated. The population was growing anxious. Was this another rebel attack or an army betrayal? Suspicion was thick in the air. As for me, I had a mission. I had to reach the southern face of Genesis. I informed High Priest Aras that I was following a lead and would report back. I boarded a military shuttle alone and reached the great gate separating the planet's two hemispheres. I entered the coordinates the ghost of Jericho had given me. On the surface, the place looked barren, lifeless. That was the danger of the southern face. Some areas were uninhabitable above ground, but who knew what lay beneath? As I traveled, I sat in silent thought. I kept hearing that name Aras had muttered, Benwenji. No record of it in any database, and yet, the look of dread on the High Priest's face was genuine. Little did I know, my life was about to change forever.
In the shadows we silently roam, hearts of lions fierce and strong. Chains may bind us, but we won't belong to the oppressor's twisted song. Whispers of courage in the night, from the ashes we rise in flight. With every heartbeat a call to fight for justice burning pure and bright. We roar like lions, freedom in our veins. No more silence, no more chains. Our spirits unbroken, never tamed. We are the lions of freedom. In the darkness we light the flame. No one can crush us with their blame. Our unity forever will remain. The world will know our name. Every step is a mark of defiance. Every breath a bold alliance. From the whispers to the calls of giants, we'll stand tall with pride and reliance. We roar like lions, freedom in our veins. No more silence, no more chains. Our spirits unbroken, never tamed. We are the lions of freedom. In the lions of freedom. In the darkness we light the flame. No one can crush us with their blame. Our unity forever will remain. The world will know our name. We roar like lions, freedom in our veins. No more silence, no more chains.